Hello everyone and welcome to Amy Chan's channel. While not possessing the awe-inspiring strength like Gold D. Roger with the hockey that even the mighty Kaido craves, in terms of the potential danger posed to the world government, Dr. Vegapunk far surpasses Roger, or rather the entire Roger pirates, who reached Laugh Tale and uncovered the secrets of this world. 2 years ago at Sabaody, the Dark King Rayleigh told the Straw Hat crew, "We are pirates. There is no way our intellects could match the prodigal Professor Clover or the other scholars of Ohara." The brilliance of the genius scientist Vegapunk surpasses even that of Professor Clover and the Ohara scholars, and of course poses a greater threat to the world government. Just by looking at how the world government and the Five Elders reacted to the Ohara incident 22 years ago compared to the Egghead incident now, we can see it too. Knowledge is power. And knowledge is not just about understanding science, culture, or history, but also about the power to influence social life. The genius scientist Vegapunk has done that. He has a huge impact on this world as people all over the world, regardless of class, are really paying serious attention to his message and expressing extreme concern for his life. Vegapunk's specialness compared to the rest of the world, apart from his natural talent, is partly due to the devil fruit he ate, the brain fruit. With this devil fruit, Vegapunk is like a fish in water. It's a money-making ability for a genius like Vegapunk. In this video, I will delve into everything about the Nomi Nomi brain fruit and answer the question, if Vegapunk dies, meaning the devil fruit will disappear, will Vegapunk's head also disappear or still exist? Okay, no more waiting. Let's sit back and explore the brain fruit. The Nomi Nomi draws its name from the Japanese term nomiso ningen, which translates to brain or brain tissue. Nomi Nomi is a Paramecia-type devil fruit that allows the user's brain to infinitely expand with new knowledge, transforming the user into a brain human. Right now, it was eaten by the genius scientist Vegapunk. He has used this ability to instantly learn and memorize a vast amount of knowledge, coupled with his innate genius intellect, making him the most intelligent person in the world. What Vegapunk has to say about this devil fruit ability will help us better visualize it. Well, you see, the truth is that I've got the brain fruit, so I'm a brain man. I can store all kinds of knowledge without limits of any kind, but my brain physically grows to accommodate the amount of data it holds. It gives my preternaturally gifted mind an infinite data bank. And thanks to that, I have the world's largest brain, which continues growing to this day. We don't know when Vegapunk consumed this devil fruit, and Vegapunk's peculiar head shape, unlike that of a normal person, is whether it occurred after consuming this devil fruit or it existed before and only developed further. But one thing can be concluded. If it weren't Vegapunk but someone else, like Luffy, then this devil fruit would never be able to fully unleash its potential, a device storing vast data with infinite capacity. Because along with innate genius, Vegapunk incessantly delves into, explores, and researches new knowledge in all areas of human life, from science and technology to culture and history, even including medicine. Just knowing about the enormous number of books about the ancient kingdom that the Ohara scholars compiled from studying poneglyphs and then traded their lives to protect has made giants salvage and bring them to Elbaf for preservation. Vegapunk went there, read everything, stored everything in his brain, which was already an extraordinary feat, causing his brain to grow insanely. The amount of knowledge about the ancient kingdom compiled by Professor Clover and the Ohara scholars is not small. But even more surprisingly, it's just a stepping stone, an Icarus wing for Vegapunk to delve deeper into research. That's why the Five Elders said, "This is not a repetition of Clover's story, but Vegapunk will conclude what Ohara has initiated." When it comes to the ability of infinite storage, I believe it's the awakened ability of the Nomi Nomi, the brain fruit. While Paramecia-type Devil Fruits possess a wide range of powers with varying awakened forms, they all share the commonality of amplifying their base abilities to an extraordinary level. What I mean is that the brain fruit is the same. When not awakened, the storage capacity of this devil fruit is limited, not infinite as Vegapunk described. And if it could store infinitely without awakening, I can't imagine what the awakened power of this devil fruit would be. Moreover, Vegapunk is a genius, and he's also aged, so it's almost certain that this devil fruit has awakened. It's just that Oda hasn't revealed it to us yet. With the constant absorption of new knowledge, Vegapunk's brain has also continued to develop to a size that he can't possibly carry around. No neck could withstand the weight of that balloon-like head, so Vegapunk ingeniously detached a portion of his brain and preserved it in a giant solution tank on Punk Record. He then connects to this detached brain via brainwave antennas, allowing him to access his vast knowledge without the burden of carrying an oversized head. Not only Vegapunk himself, but his 6 copies will also continuously feed data into this brain every day. The image of this colossal brain, resembling a mountain we are seeing here, is the best evidence when talking about the massive amount of knowledge that Vegapunk has loaded into it, how colossal and terrifying it is. Although severed, being nurtured in a gigantic tank of solution, his brain still continues to develop incessantly, meaning it is still alive, still functioning well, vigorously active, even if Vegapunk himself were to die. Because besides connecting with the brain remotely through brainwaves, Vegapunk also wants to turn his magnificent brain into a digital data bank so that everyone in the world can access it to search for data or add new data. Humanity will share one mind, that is Vegapunk's dream, a genius scientist, for peace, always for the people. Returning to the initial question, with what's happening on Egghead Island, will the great legacy that Vegapunk left for this world, namely the giant head with a massive brain, still exist after the Straw Hat Pirates leave this Egghead Island? Or will it also be buried along with many other projects, as the battle between the Straw Hats and the 5 Elder Stars intensifies? Now, I'll share my perspective. Besides Luffy's feat of defeating the warlord Doflamingo in Dressrosa, our Usopp was also an MVP, as he brilliantly played the role of a sniper, showcasing exceptional marksmanship skills. And it was in Dressrosa that Usopp unlocked observation haki, while attempting to incapacitate Sugar from an extremely long distance. Fortunately, Usopp succeeded in rendering Sugar unconscious with a uniquely crafted bullet, preventing her from touching Luffy and Law, which could have led to dire consequences. The aftermath of the 22-year-old Sugar being unconscious is devastating for Doflamingo, as the power of her devil fruit, the Hobby fruit, which turns people into toys with a mere touch, is rendered useless. The numerous toy slaves that Doflamingo had accumulated over the past 10 years, including the citizens of Dressrosa and even Robin, suddenly reverted to humans. Usopp became the hero of Dressrosa, officially dubbed as the God Usopp. Setting aside Usopp's story, what I want to emphasize here is Sugar and the terrifying power of her Paramecia-type Devil Fruit, the Hobby fruit. It's evident that the power of this devil fruit is formidable, capable of effortlessly incapacitating enemies with a single touch, although those with strong haki can resist it. However, the solution to neutralizing it is quite simple. Rendering Sugar unconscious and depriving her of consciousness will nullify the power exerted on her enemies. We return to the brain fruit. Right now, Dr. Vegapunk is completely unconscious, perhaps even clinically dead, meaning his heart has stopped beating. When Vegapunk said in the video, "I shall program this message to be broadcast when my heart stops beating," it means that at this moment, Dr. Vegapunk has clinically died. If you're not familiar, clinical death is a medical term indicating the cessation of blood circulation and breathing, 2 essential criteria for sustaining life for humans and many other creatures. It occurs when the heart stops beating, a condition known as cardiac arrest. However, we've seen Vegapunk's giant head with a massive brain contained in the fluid tank showing no signs of stopping or shrinking, meaning the vast knowledge stored in Vegapunk's brain remains intact. This is entirely different from the situation with Sugar and her Hobby fruit in Dressrosa. While Sugar only fainted, became unconscious, and temporarily lost consciousness due to shock, not experiencing clinical death like Vegapunk currently. Because Sugar's brain lost control, the powers of the Hobby fruit were immediately nullified. In contrast, with Vegapunk, although his body has undergone clinical death, his brain remains alive and functioning independently of the body, still controlling everything and continuously developing if new knowledge is uploaded. Therefore, the abilities of the brain fruit have not been lost. My point is, even though the genius Dr. Vegapunk has clinically died, his heart has stopped, blood circulation has ceased, and his body has died. As long as his brain remains alive, still controlling everything, the brain fruit still exists within Vegapunk's body. Only when Vegapunk dies completely, meaning the brain also dies, will that devil fruit exit his body and merge with the nearest fruit, as we know about devil fruits. At this moment, Vegapunk's brain is still alive, meaning Vegapunk is still alive, just like St. Marcus Mars once looked into Vegapunk's skull and exclaimed, "It lives on even after your death. Is this you, Vegapunk?" We thought the 5 elders would destroy Vegapunk's brain, but no, St. Marcus Mars has left, because destroying Vegapunk's brain also means destroying the Punk record, leading to the energy source for the Mother Flame weapons being lost. And if we overlook the subjective reason of destruction, Vegapunk's brain may still exist long-term, even though Vegapunk's body is clinically dead. If so, then what? Clearly, the brain fruit will still remain with the genius scientist Vegapunk, not lost anywhere. That's all I want to say about the Nomi Nomi brain fruit that Vegapunk possesses. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to stay updated on the latest videos. Thank you.